Hey everyone, this is Jennifer Allwood with the Magic Brush. Hey, I wanted to talk to you guys about the fact that it is 2016. Even if you forget to write that on your checks, does anybody even still use checks? I was at the grocery store the other day and I saw somebody whip out their checkbook and they paid for their groceries with a check, and I'm like, that is so crazy. Like, I haven't seen that in a really long time. But anyway, 2016, that time of year when all of us creative entrepreneurs should be looking at our businesses and looking at our business goals. Now listen, the way creative entrepreneurs have been wired by God is to most of the time just be so full of new ideas, so full of new ideas, so full of new ideas that we have a really hard time looking at all that we just did. So here's how that looks if you're a creative business owner. It's the same way that if you were going to paint a piece of furniture. For most people who are creative, you can look at that same piece of furniture and go, oh, I could do it in black, or I could do it in blue, or maybe the new gray with some cream, or da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. And so you have all these ideas, okay? Same thing happens in our business. As creative entrepreneurs, we're wired to have tons and tons of ideas in our business. And for a lot of people, it's hard, if you're a creative entrepreneur, that means you're a business owner who does something like sew or crochet or bake or cook or make earrings or jewelry or clothing or wreaths or paint or whatever. Sometimes it's hard for us to pick something and stink and go with it because we've got so many ideas. It's also hard for us, oftentimes as creative entrepreneurs, to be able to look at the data for our business and the numbers for our business and to set goals for our business. And so I wanted to give you just one quick tip. I just got done filming today my training video for my Inner Circle coaching program, which I would love for you to look into and join. You can find it at themagicbrushinc.com, Inner Circle. So the one biggest tip that I gave my coaching group before I gave them 6 more, the very first thing was that I'm forcing them to look back on the last year and look at all they accomplished in their business. So oftentimes we as business owners, we're chasing the next biggest thing, and we've got the next goal in mind, and we've got the next thing we want to do, and the next thing we want to paint, and the next, blah, blah, blah. And we forget to just stop and pause and look at the last year and go, you know what, I stinking kicked butt on that year. Or look back on the last year and go, you know what, I lacked in these areas, and this is what I need to focus on for the new year. And so the number one thing that I make my coaching group do is look back on the last year and look at all of the things that they did well and look at all of the things that they accomplished. I think the reason is twofold. One, it's biblical. I believe that it's important to remember and look at where you've come from and how you've grown. And 2, I think that it helps us to find areas where we were lacking or didn't do as well as we wanted to, or really need some improvement in. And that helps set the tone for the next year. So if you're interested in that coaching program with us, please go to my website, themagicbrushinc.com, and look for the Inner Circle. We would love to have you there. I've got 55 women in my coaching program with me every month, and we are kicking it this month with goals and dreams for 2016. All right? See you there. Bye-bye.